Hello and happy weekend. Oliver wanted to make an appearance. The original OG Schnauzer here. And say hello. He is, I know a lot of you who follow me for a while know that he had some health issues. He's feeling much better. He is on that, what they call like the miracle arthritis shot that he's got to get once a month, every month now. But it is making him feel a lot better. He did have an injury in his C3, C4 spinal neck. So he still cannot jump on and off things. Mommy brought him up here. And that's kind of just a permanent thing. He's not supposed to be jumping and doing things like that. He is almost 10 years old. So he has, a 10-year-old doggy body, but a 2-year-old doggy mentality. So he is wanting to say hello. He looks huge. Do the camera angle. He's really not. I look tiny. He looks huge. And that's... you guys, that's just the camera. That's really weird. He is only about 18 pounds. Anyways, he wanted to say hello because he said that Teddy has been getting far too much attention. Huh? How do you feel about Teddy? I know. Anyways, I'm going to put him down. I'll be right back and we will get to your weekend check-in. All right, we are back. Oliver's still here, but he's just down on the ground. We're going to get to it. Let's see what we've got for the weekend. Part of my appearance, my hair is wild. I just washed it and let it air dry, and this is what you get. So sorry about that. We're going to get right to it. Teddy is sleeping. He does a lot of that. Next Monday, Tuesday, is his estimated 5-week-old birthday mark. All right. Ooh, we have the 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords isn't that great of a card, I'm not going to lie. So we're going to pull a little bit more for the weekend since this is a weekend. So hang in there with me. This will be a little bit longer read. You can fast forward or hit the 2 times or whatever it is if you want to hear me go really fast and probably sound really funny. 5 of Swords. This is conflict. It is fights, arguments, so swords are cerebral air energy. So they have to do with the thoughts, the mind, and also communication. So everything from here up, right? That's the air energy. That's the swords energy. So there might be something that you are having an argument with yourself or with somebody else. This also can be the winning at all costs type of a card. So just be careful about that with that energy. We then have the Hanged Man. Hanged Man is looking at something in a different point of view, putting yourself in a little bit of a stasis, flipping your world upside down on purpose so that you can see things differently, solutions, points of view, etc., so that you can gain that enlightenment to move forward. So it looks like maybe you're just done fighting is what I'm seeing here. You don't want to fight with either person, place, thing, situation, yourself, family, friends, relationship, lover, ew, I hate that word, partner, work, etc. Well, we had 2 that flew out. We have the 8 of Swords and the Moon. So yeah, so this also might be very internal, I'm not going to lie. So this might not necessarily be an external person, place, or thing that you've been having this conflict with. With the 8 of Swords, again, here is that cerebral energy, conflict again, but this is internal conflict this time. 8 of Swords is feeling stuck, feeling like there's no way out, but honestly, there really is. The 8 of Swords, typically, she's just kind of surrounded by some swords, but they're not close together. They're just kind of stuck in the ground. She's bound by like a ribbon and has a blindfold on. But the thing is she is just pretending in her own head that she's just surrounded by all these swords and there's no way out and she can't go anywhere. But if she would just take off the ribbon, take off the blindfold, because the ribbon's even also in traditional tarot shown very loosely on her. So she could kind of just wiggle it off and then just undo the blindfold and look, and she could see that she's not actually trapped. She could just move forward. But she's putting herself in that mental imprisonment and she's not taking the action to move forward. That's what the 8 of Swords is. The Moon, all about fears, all about hidden things, all about stuff in the dark that will come to light. The lesson of the Moon is to trust in the universe and spirit and your guides and your team. to continue walking through the dark, when the moon is up, obviously it's dark, right? You continue walking, continue on your path. Don't stop. Don't get too scared. Just keep going, because the sun will come up eventually and you will see the light. You will see the path. So trust in the universe to keep going. But this does look like you are pretty stressed out over things that either you have some fears over, have some stresses over. This is honestly, this energy, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty heavy. It's pretty stressful. But with the Hanged Man here, I see that you're trying to kind of pull yourself out of it. You're trying to get some mental clarity and enlightenment, which is good. Let's see from this energy, you guys, where you're going, okay? Where is this taking you? What can you expect after this energy? Where is this energy, like, you know, what's going to be the result, the outcome? What can, like, Spirit tell us about it is basically kind of like my intention here to deep dive into it. Ooh, we have stubborn cards, you guys. That is definitely no coincidence with this stubborn energy here that is stuck, stagnant, and stubborn. You guys, if you're going through it right now, I just want to give you a big virtual hug. Know that you're not alone. Know that there's lots of people all over this world that are going through things too, and you're not alone. And so I'm giving you that virtual hug and letting you know that it will be all right. If you need to comment down below, we have a great community here. You can make new friends. You can get some support. You know, you're loved. That's all I just want to say, is you guys are loved. We have the Ten of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the World. Okay, I like this. So the Ten of Wands, let's talk about that. The Ten of Wands is carrying a heavy burden, carrying too much at the same time. Now, the Wands are life lessons. They are things that you have planted, you have harvested. They are your wands. But the lesson here with tarot, there's usually always a good lesson that tarot can bring us. I don't know what this is, you guys. The lesson here is to don't carry all the wands at the same time. That's where you get that heavy burdened feeling. If you put down some of the wands, carry a few at a time, take it a step at a time, a day at a time, sometimes an hour at a time, and move forward slowly. Go back and grab the wands that you didn't have, move those forward. You're gonna get there without the heavy burden. If you try to carry it all at once, it's gonna be long and like tedious, slow going movement. But if you just do a little at a time, you're gonna get there sooner. You might have to take more trips. You might have to double back, but that's okay. You're gonna get there sooner and you're not gonna wear yourself out as much. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take, reciprocity. It looks like you're trying to find that equal give and take here. There's the scales there. She's holding scales on here. This so similar to the Justice card in tarot, and it's finding that equal give and take, finding that balance. And that's all you're wanting right now, and that's great. I think that you will be able to find that with the situation as you put down the heavy burdens and take it a step at a time. You're going to find that equal, balanced outcome for yourself and for others if you're dealing with somebody else, right? You're going to find that equal give and take between you and somebody else. With the World card, the World is an ending of a cycle, the closing out of a chapter. You're putting this behind you. You're finally able to lay this to rest and be done with it. I love this outcome. This is a great positive outcome for you guys. Hopefully this is helpful. Again, you're very loved. We will see each other tomorrow. As I always say, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and blessed be. Bye, guys.